Fingers in Dreams. I'll play it for you first, and then we'll talk about how we can practice it. But first, measure one. Remember, a dotted half rest, that rest you see at the beginning, is worth 3 beats. So we go 1, 2, 3. And that's how I would count yourself in while you're practicing. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. So, how do we practice this? I can tell a lot of you have been practicing this already, which is awesome. But the first thing I would do is, even if you think you've mastered this, first take it into chunks. Just get that much down for a while, and then add the next chunk. Right? Master that chunk, and then bring the chunks together. Now, master the next chunk after that. Which is identical to the very beginning, so maybe move on to the chunk after that. And then I would go all the way back to the beginning and add that third and fourth chunk that we just did onto those. It's like building a Jenga tower, right? That's how I imagine it, or Legos, right? The practicing is called chunking. Now, another thing to do when you're practicing is when you're holding out those long notes, count out loud, like the dotted half notes and the whole notes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then count the dotted half rest as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then just keep going with that. Counting those long notes. A lot of kids think, oh, long notes are easy. Well, they're easy to play, but they're not easy to hold for the right amount of time. And if we don't hold them for the right amount of time, the whole orchestra is going to start notes at different times, and we're all going to, and it's going to turn into chaos. So we have to count the rests and count the long notes. In an orchestra, honestly, those slow notes can be the hardest part of playing. But yeah, those are some tips and tricks for how to practice this. Ultimately, if you were to do one thing, I would listen to my recording of me playing it a bunch so you have it in your ear and you can use your ear as a guide when we are playing as a group together. And then um, be able to sing it too would be awesome. But ultimately, if you hear it a bunch, that's the number one thing I would do. But yeah, keep up the great work, everybody. This will take lots of practice, but I can tell you all are practicing it already. So great work.